activity, like, so that will be the part of the this content, or like if we been aware of AD, you want to skip it?
No, no, no. We don't want to skip because this is the backbone. Without Active Directory, we are unable to handle and manage the portal services.
Okay, so this after the storage concept, you want to go for the AD?
I need to cover the on-premises AD first, and after that, we need to proceed for the Azure Active Directory services.
Okay, fine, sure.
Actually, the Azure AD or Microsoft Intra Admin Center bit difficult in compare of compute and storage services. Right. So that's why I'm just going to start from the basic of our Azure services that you can understand about the concept of cloud, how cloud services can perform the task. Once you're comfortable with the cloud services, then I can start our Active Directory services.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are on module first. You can consider storage as a module first, because you know that to become a Azure administrator, we must need to complete 5 different modules: storage, Active Directory, compute services, networking, and the last one is monitoring and governance. The meaning of monitoring and governance, that help us to set up disaster recovery, that help us to manage replication and backup, and it will also help you to perform the task of migration, means to migrate resources from on-premises to our Azure portal. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are able to see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, Manjit.
This is the page of storage, and we are able to create the storage account over Azure portal. Basically, the storage account of Azure contain two important services related to the storage. One responsible to contain the all unstructured data. Second, responsible to contain the structured data. As per the name suggests, all types of data, right? Like as a PDF, document, image, video, these all data are considered as a unstructured. And the all data that you created with the help of any database like SQL, you created a table, you created a queues with the help of a SQL server, Oracle server, or any other database server. So all the data are considered as a structured data. Is all right. So basically, blob is the part of containers. So I'm going to add containers, file share, table, queues. So these 4 different options you will find in the single storage account. Let me help you to understand more about how Azure storage can perform the task. But before that, we'll also discuss about the gap between the SAN storage and NAS storage. Let me complete the structure, because with the help of with the help of this structure, you are able to clear lots of doubt related to the storage. In the container, we are able to set up or create blob storage. And the blob is also categorized in 3 different parts. The first one is block blob. The first one is block blob. Second, page blob. And the third one is append blob. The blob is categorized in 3 different parts: block blob, page blob, and append blob. It's all right. File contain one more feature considered as a file synchronization. So basically, file sync service of Azure can help us to set up our hybrid storage environment. We'll discuss separately. Firstly, we need to cover the part of our container, file share, table, and queue services. So one by one, step by step, I'm going to guide each and every point related to the unstructured. Once we complete the part of unstructured, we'll also discuss about the usage of structure. To understand more about why Azure storage is important, which types of tasks we are able to perform with the help of Azure storage, we'll discuss each and every point. Why production environment? Why client need to set up their storage services using Azure portal? So we'll discuss about the merit and demerit and the important use cases of our Azure storage services. Is all right. But before that, you also need to know about the importance of storage for any organization. I'm not talking about only the Azure storage. I'm talking about the complete meaning of storage services. So in single word, how we can describe about the storage?
So storage is something like it can be considered as a space or an array to store the data and to replicate or use it for disaster recovery.
Okay. Anything else that we can add about the storage services? Bharat, do you want to add something about the storage? What you understand?
It is like storage which we can store lot users data or the data which we can create it, we can store it in any disaster also we can just recover it back, and we can take the backup from the daily basis and store it. So,
Means each and every organization need to set up their storage, right?
yes,
Because
without
if you are going
storage we cannot go ahead and do the activity because that cause a lot of issues. So mandatory to have the storage.
correct. So each and every organization need to set up their share storage, right? Because if you are going to take the backup of any virtual machine, you are trying to configure a backup for file and folder, right? So it's mandatory for us. We must need to configure the storage services. Actually, the storage part is categorized in two different. Storage is categorized in two different part. I'm talking about SAN
And
storage and NAS storage. The meaning of SAN, as you know, that storage area
storage
network,
again,
and NAS meaning the meaning of NAS
network
is
and as
basically
storage
network attached storage.
attached to
Let's try to understand more about the gap between these two different parts, SAN storage and NAS storage. As per the name suggests, the meaning of SAN storage, uh, it is applicable for the local area network.
and sorry,
This is our storage that we established maybe with capacity of 100 TB, right? Multiple machines are server are available, and number of machine are server available in the office premises. So this is our office premises. You can say that multiple machines are available in our office, and the all devices are connected to the same mediator. I'm talking about the network switch. All the devices are all computer, laptop, servers are connected with like as a same internet, same network device.
and sir, just wanted to add to it. In SAN specifically, we use fiber channel, or fiber switch, right?
Fiber channel is a mediator, right? Fiber
Mediator.
channel is a mediator
Though
which is
we use
responsible to provide
fiber
connectivity between our storage,
to
connectivity
the
between
main server.
SAN storage device to the all machines.
Yes.
All right. So try to understand about the concept. 100 TB space we established as a SAN storage. Sorry, we haven't decided. Yeah, as a SAN storage. And from 100 TB, all the machines are requested. All the servers are requested. Like as PC server one requested, please provide me 5 TB of space. PC3 requested, please provide me 1 TB of space. PC4 requested, please provide me 10 TB of space. Okay, so by using the storage, by using the SAN storage, we are able to distribute the space from our 100 TB to all the machines which are available in the same network environment.
Right.
So whenever we share the space with the help of SAN, the all machines, I'm talking about the receiver in the sense like PC1, PC2, PC3, they all are able to access, the space in format of hard disk. Means they are able to
Like
create their own
local
partition
drive.
as a local drive. Yes,
So it will act as a local drive, like C drive.
they are able to create multiple partition using the share storage. Is all right. And the share storage is SAN storage is also considered as a block based
Block
storage.
I/O. Yeah, block I/O.
The meaning of block based storage, it means that you can share the space
OS.
and they all are able to access the space and create their own partition. हर एक डिवाइस जो उससे कनेक्टेड है वो सभी अपना पार्टीशन तैयार कर सकते हैं. They are able to create the partition. Is all right.
Uh,
Please confirm.
so I would like to add something to it. I mean, to all the members in the meeting right now. If anyone wants to have a deep dive into the SAN, I mean, we can arrange a meeting. I can go through that. I'm versed with these topics. Just an heads up.
All right, guys, about the SAN, concept of SAN.
Yeah.
Do we have any abbreviation for SAN?
Storage area network.
Okay. And networking, what was this NAS?
Network attached storage.
Okay, storage area network and network attached. Okay.
Storage area network and network attached storage. Fine. So means in case of our local area network, whenever we set up our SAN storage, we are able to share the space. We are able to share the space in the format of hard drive. And once you assign the space from the SAN to any server or any computer, they are able to create their own partition as per the requirement. Second important part. You also need to know about the protocols that help us to manage our SAN storage. Multiple protocols can help us to distribute space with the help of SAN storage. The protocols are ISKZ, NFS, and CIFS. So these three different protocols can help us to share the space from our SAN storage to any server or any machines which are connected in the same network environment.
Can you just repeat it once again?
ISKZ, NFS, and CIFS, these all are the protocols. Those protocols can help us to assign the space from SAN storage to the available server or any machine or any PC which are available in the environment. Is all right.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about the NAS storage. NAS storage, as per the name suggests, network attached storage. Basic understanding related to the network attached storage. For example, we established our office in the location of Delhi. Second branch we are going to set up in location of Pune, and the third branch is running in location of Dubai. This is our regional office. Maybe Delhi is our regional office. Pune is branch 1 and Dubai is branch 2. In the location of India, in the location of Delhi, you already established one storage device with capacity of 100 TB and we haven't decided कि इसको SAN की तरीके से यूज करना है या NAS की तरीके से यूज करना है. Other branches also requested, please give me space. I'm going to upload my personal data. I don't want to purchase Google Drive. I don't want to purchase the space from any storage provider. I wanted to put my data in our own storage device that we established in location of Delhi. NAS storage will help you, and it will always work with the help of internet service provider. With the help of ISP, we are able to distribute the entire 100 TB of space to different geographical location. We already decided 25 TB space I'm going to assign for the Pune branch. 25 TB space we are going to assign for the Dubai location branch. And now the entire machines which are available in the Pune location, they all are able to upload their own data in our NAS storage. Second important part, NAS is also considered as a object based storage. Try to understand object based storage. The meaning of object based storage, we are not authorized to create partition. We are able to just upload the data and download the data. Is all right, please?
Yeah.
Clear.
Yes.
N number of example. We have n number of example related to the NAS storage. Let me give you the example of NAS storage. Google Drive, OneDrive, iCloud, blob storage of Azure, S3 bucket of Amazon Web Services, and Dropbox. These all storage type are considered as a, these all storage are considered as a NAS storage. Because in case of NAS storage, you know very well about it कि अगर हम Google Drive से कुछ space purchase करते हैं ना, I don't think we are able to add the Google Drive space as a hard drive. Are we able to access our storage, our Google Drive space as a hard drive? Do we have any option?
I don't think so. No.
We don't have option to access our Google Drive space in the format of hard drive. We are unable to find this, we are unable to access this storage uh, and create any kind of partition by using like as a NAS storage. So this is the actual gap between SAN storage and NAS storage. Is all right? Again question, why we need to understand about the gap between SAN and NAS? Because Azure can give us an option to set up our storage over Azure portal. Means we are able to establish our storage by using the method of SAN and NAS both.
So it's totally based on the business requirements, what exactly we need to configure.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Now, if everything is okay, can we proceed for the next? Because we need to cover all the part related to the storage account.
Yes.
Fine. So do one thing. First of all, I'm going to open our Azure portal and let me create one storage account, because while creating the storage account, it will provide you lots of information, lots of additional information. So open our Azure portal. In Azure portal, we just need to select storage. And in the storage, multiple types of storage are available. Object, file and block storage. अब देखो यहाँ पे कैटेगरी उन्होंने बता रखी है, hybrid and edge storage. Only two different options can help us to manage the hybrid storage. Azure Edge Storage, Azure Edge Hardware Center, Azure Stack, Data Box Gateway. ये दो जो फीचर है ना, these two features can help us to connect your Azure storage with on-premises SAN storage. डिस्कस करेंगे इसके बारे में, but firstly we need to understand about the concept of storage account. Let me create one storage account. So we just need to click on storage account, click create, select your subscription. So I wanted to proceed with this. Select VMSs. This is our container. Type the name of our storage, demo storage 1988. Okay, demo storage 1988. Now I wanted to create this storage account in location of Central US. So it's up to you. आप किसी भी location पे अपने storage services को create कर सकते हैं. No need to do anything. We are able to find two different options, standard and premium. Basic सा question है इसमें. As we know that nowadays in the market we have a two different types of hard drive. I'm talking about normal hard drive HDD and second SSD. What are the gap between SSD and SDD? Hello, guys, can you hear me?
The speed.
The
Yes.
speed and pricing both are totally different to each other. अगर हम SSD purchase करते हैं तो you have to pay up to like as more than in case of our normal SSD. SSD की जो pricing है और SSD की जो price है totally different. And we know that the speed, data transmission speed is also totally different to each other. HDD में speed
Okay.
कम मिलती है और SSD will provide us a high data transaction speed. Second important part, why we need to, why we are discussing regarding SSD and SDD, because here we are able to find performance and it is categorized in two different parts, standard and premium. See, if you are going to create your storage account with the help of the standard option, it means that it will give you the space, but the speed of data transaction may be different or maybe slower than premium storage account. Is it okay?
Mhm.
अगर आप प्रीमियम पे जाते हैं ना, so you have to pay the additional amount. You have to pay the additional amount. But in case of premium storage, we are able to create page blob by self. And question, what is use of page blob? So page blob के बारे में separately discuss करेंगे. Page blob is responsible to store the hard disk information about our virtual machines hard drive.
Okay, like maintaining the index of the hard drives.
Correct. So now I'm going to proceed with the standard. And in the standard version, we are able to find 1, 2, 3, 4 different options are available. It means that storage account को create करने के लिए, right? Storage account को storage account को आप इन 4 अलग-अलग method के through create कर सकते हैं.
Can I say the first one is SAS?
SAN storage या SAS storage, sorry.
SAN, sorry, SAN.
LRS, you are talking about the LRS?
Yes, locally redundant storage.
No, 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 no. Let me help you to understand. LRS, it is related to the failover. It is related to the failover. The meaning of LRS, let me help you to understand about all the options which are available. And we must need to know about which storage will help you. And you also need to describe about these storage to our client as well. किसी भी client को storage provide करने से पहले you have to describe about the pricing related to these storage services, because you have to pay additional amount. If you are going to proceed with GZRS, then you have to pay additional amount. Okay, let me guide you about these 4 different methods that we have to set up our storage account. A single storage account we can create by using these 4 different options: storage account. You can set up your storage account by selecting the option of LRS, which is local redundant storage. Second one is GRS. Third one is ZRS. And the last one is GZRS. अगर आपने स्टोरेज क्रिएट किया by selecting the feature of LRS, local redundant storage, it means that जब भी हम डेटा स्टोर करेंगे अपने स्टोरेज अकाउंट में, it will create 3 copy of single data for only one location. Let me help you to understand more about. No DR supported. No replication in case of LRS. Is it all right? Please confirm about LRS, because
So,
the LRS will work over a RAID 5.
right. Mm, and since it, as you said, that it maintains three copies of single page, right?
Single data, those data that we are going to upload, it will create 3
Let's
copy
say
of
we
single
have a
data.
file by the name of ABC. So once it is created, it will maintain, if created under LRS, so it will maintain three copies of that ABC file.
Correct.
Okay.
It will not help you to create disaster recovery. It will not help you to create the replication of our storage, replication of any
And one,
data that you uploaded in the storage account.
okay. And one more thing, the RAID will be automatically configured on this. We do not have to manually force it on it. No?
Provider responsible to design RAID system in the backend.
Okay,
Our responsibility, we just need to select the types of storage. That's it.
that's it. It's already by default stated on the types of it.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Now talk about the GRS. So the meaning of GRS, it will help us to create 6 copy of single data, and it will store our data in 2 different geographical locations. Disaster recovery and replication both are supported. Is it okay? Please confirm.
Yes.
As it is, let's talk about the another important storage, ZRS. In case of ZRS, it is related to the zone redundant. It will help us to create 9 copy of single data 6 copy read and writable, 3 copy read only. And location you can select up to 3 locations, supported for 3 locations. The last one, ZZRS, it will help us to create 12 copy of single data, 9 copy for read write, and 3 copy read only. And you can store your data in 4 geographical locations. This is the actual meaning of these 4 different options that help us to create our storage account. All right, guys, please confirm.
Yeah.
Yes. And just one more thing. Do we need to keep in mind the types of RAID configured behind these uh, storage accounts, or is it generally not asked?
No, each and every cloud storage can give us an option related to, can help us to store our data, and they already set up RAID 5 in the backend. They
For all
establish
the
what
four,
the storage. Yes, all types of storage, all the type of storage, ZRS, LRS, and all.
RAID 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bharat, are you able to understand about the concept of storage? The Azure storage services? Hello. Next, if everything is okay, we can proceed for the next, and let's try to understand about the concept of uh, try to understand about the work of each and every storage services. स्टोरेज अकाउंट के अंदर जितने भी ऑप्शंस हैं हमारे पास स्टोरेज के, लाइक कंटेनर्स, फाइल शेयर, like table and queues, we must need to know about the use cases of these storage services which are available in the storage account. I'm going to start. Firstly, we need to create our storage. Yes, I wanted to create my storage by using the feature of ZRS, because we'll set up our application of storage as well. We'll also discuss about the work of the storage application. You can proceed with next. No need to do anything. Proceed with next. We'll talk about the hot tier and cool tier. I wanted to activate the network access. I wanted to I wanted to enable the public access for all the network. Means once you configure your storage account and if you put it into the public level access, जो भी data इसमें हम रखेंगे, we are able to access the same data from anywhere. Proceed to next. Data protection, one of important feature. The work of data protection, it will help us to activate, it will help us to configure what we can say that soft delete. So what do you think about the soft delete? What is the work
No
of
idea
soft delete?
about it.
Soft delete can work just like as a recycle bin. Simple. Soft deletion can work just like as a recycle bin. You know that whenever we delete the data from our computer, right? Whenever we delete the data from our computer, we are able to revert back the same data from recycle bin. Is that correct?
Yes.
As it is in our storage account, whenever we store any single data in blob storage, file share, table, or queues, if you have already configured soft delete option for blob, soft delete option for container, soft delete option for file share, within 7 days, you are able to revert back your deleted data. अगले 7 दिन के अंदर आप अपने डेटा को क्या कर सकते हो, रिवर्ट बैक करा सकते हो. Is it fine?
Yeah.
And the value of our soft deletion you can manage as per your requirement. You can increase the value and you can decrease also.
Any threshold number of days, like any threshold is the maximum how many days we can enter.
No, I think maximum 1000 rate, 999 days it will support
Yeah.
for sorry, 65 days, 1 year. Minimum
Okay,
one and
365.
maximum 365 days means 1 year you can store your data. By default, 7 days.
So once it is being deleted by mistake, so it can retrieve back. But how many times we can retrieve back?
The timing that you are going to set in this particular page, 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, 90 days. It's up to you.
Okay, if I've been like put for the 15 days, if within the time the user have maybe something goes wrong and it got deleted, so I can retrieve back once. So
Correct.
multiple times I can retrieve back, right?
Multiple only one time you need to retrieve, and once you
No,
delete
no.
it
If
again,
in yeah, again the recovery will start, right?
sorry,
Again the latest storage again it will be getting updated. You got my point. Like within 15 days, if it is been getting deleted, so I can retrieve back. So once it
correct.
is retrieved back, so on the day it is been retrieved from the day one, again uh, s- again the storage will be getting backed up, right?
No, no. See, the 7 days, for example, you are going to set up your storage account. This is our storage account, the blob storage that you created, right? And in the blob storage, you are going to upload data from on premises. You are going to upload data from on premises. The total data capacity you uploaded up to 2 GB of data, right? Everything is okay. In the blob storage, you have already configured soft delete. Everything is okay, working fine. And now, unfortunately, you deleted your data. And in the soft deletion, you have already decided for 7 days. अगर गलती से ही हमारा 2 GB का डेटा डिलीट हो गया, we lost the data from blob, but the same data stored in soft delete, and this data will be applicable for next 7 days. If you are trying to revert back or your data on 8th day, you are unable to find it. Now clear?
Yes, that I understood. What I'm saying, like after retrieve back, again, what about the soft delete? Again, it will be
No, no,
configured back.
no, no.
That's what, right? Yeah.
Once you revert back data, the soft deletion folder will be blank
Okay.
because you are moving the data. We are not using copy and paste. We are moving the data from our soft delete to the original location.
Okay. So this includes the FS logic?
No, no, totally
No.
different.
Okay.
FS logic responsible to store the page file.
Okay, fine.
Sorry, the profile data.
Yeah.
FS logic can help us to store the profile data. This is the normal data that we are talking about, like the file, folder, document. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm,
So now, is it okay? Any question related to the soft deletion?
no.
Let me proceed for the next. I wanted to proceed with the 7 days. Data
Mhm.
encryption. So yes, I wanted to encrypt the data by default, MMK, Microsoft Managed Key. And now review and create.
Just allow me a minute, please. Just a minute.
Sure.
I, I'll be back.
It is in progress. Once our storage is ready to use, we'll proceed for the next step. Now our storage account is ready to use. Let me open a storage account, demo storage 2029. And in the storage account, we are able to find multiple options. Our responsibility to work about the containers. We should know about the use cases of file share, queues, and table as well. Let's try to understand about the use cases of these storage services. Azure storage account, and in the Azure storage account, we are going to discuss about container. We are able to find the option of container. And as we discussed before, containers contain three different types of blob. Blob, page blob, and the last one is append blob. Our responsibility, we should know about the gap between these three different types of blob. So let me help you to understand about the use cases of these blobs. First one, the blob is basically used to user can upload their own data. User can self-upload their own data. Second,
Any limitation?
by default 16 TB as per the subscription, right? By default 16 TB as per the subscription, and but you have option to increase the limit. You need to coordinate with the Microsoft team, and they will help you to increase it.
Manjit, go ahead.
Yep. So now, second important part is related to the page blob. And in case of page blob, we are able to upload basically store VHD. We can store VHD of Azure virtual machine. We cannot store our personal data. We are able to store VHD, virtual hard disk of our Azure VM. The last one is the append blob. The work of append blob, store log file, logs file of Azure VM. वर्चुअल मशीन की लॉग फाइल को स्टोर करने की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी append blob की होती है. So this is the actual work of page blob, block blob, and append blob. Is that okay? Please let me know if you have any question.
So append blob stores the logs files of the Azure. So something goes on the VM, right? So we can check here. Does it mean?
Yeah, sorry, the log file not only related to the virtual machine, log files related to the any other services, like you are going to set up a store SQL database or Azure web application services, any kind of services that you are going to configure, you can store the logs detail in a append blob.
So some issues we noticed, right? We can go and identify here, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, one thing. So blob is just uploading the data in any format, right?
Correct.
And the second one, page blob, is specifically meant for virtual hard drives or VMs.
Can you please repeat again because your voice is not clear?
Yeah. And the page blob is dedicatedly meant for the virtual hard drives of the virtual machines.
Correct.
And the third one, the append blob is the log means the जितने हमारे log files आती हैं जनरेट होती हैं कोई सिस्टम क्रिटिकल वार्निंग इश्यूज होती हैं वो सारी यहाँ अपलोड होती हैं.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, so let me start from block blob. पहला blob है. Let's talk about the block blob, and after that we'll discuss about other blob services. Now let's talk about the another part. Public cloud storage versus Azure blob storage. We are talking about the block blob storage. In case of public cloud storage, we are able to find Google Drive, which are applicable for everyone. OneDrive is also considered as a public storage, and the iCloud. कोई भी बंदा इन सभी storage का इस्तेमाल कर सकता है, right? Anyone can use the service of Google Cloud, iCloud, and OneDrive. कोई भी service को इस्तेमाल कर सकता है. Now, so why we need to proceed? Why client need to proceed with the storage of Azure blob storage? कोई कंपनी Azure storage को क्यों preferred करेगा? Why they are going to set up their storage, upload their storage using using Azure blob storage?
Security data for data security and maximum like increasing the space.
Correct. Not only for the data security, it is also related to the pricing. Let me help you
But
to understand about the, sorry.
right, right. No problem. Go ahead.
In these storage, if we talk about the pricing related to the Google Drive, if we are going to upload our data in Google Drive, then how much you need to pay? 15 gig free for all. Like whenever we sign up ourselves, we'll get up to 15 gig of space. 15 GB का space इसमें हमें free में मिलेगा. Second, if you are going to increase the space, if you are going to purchase the more space from our Google Drive, so you have to pay 130 rupees per month for 100 gig of data. 100 gig of space, not data. And try to understand about इसमें आपको public में क्या है, आपको एक space मिलता है. You have to pay the amount for the space. But over Azure portal, whenever we upload our data, you have to pay the amount for the actual data size. Is that clear about the gap between payment for the space and payment for the actual data?
Like pay as we use.
It means that if you are going to upload the data in case of, अगर आपने यहाँ पे 100 GB का plan purchase किया है and the data that you uploaded only 25 GB, how much amount you need to pay? If you are going to upload our data, 25 GB का डेटा हमने अपलोड किया है अपने गूगल ड्राइव पे, हमने सब्सक्रिप्शन परचेज कर रखा है 100 का, so 25 GB का डेटा है, how much we need to pay amount?
100 GB.
Right. Now over Azure portal, whenever we proceed and purchase the storage, you have to pay the amount for the actual data capacity. आपको unlimited space मिल गया. This is our blob storage and we are able to upload by default 16 TB, but you can increase the value of 16 TB. In the starting month, you uploaded data up to 10 TB, 10 GB. First month आपने 10 GB data upload किया, you have to pay the amount of 10 GB. Next month आपने 5 GB का data delete कर दिया. You successfully deleted 5 GB of data. So जो थर्ड मंथ होगा ना, उसमें आपको केवल 5 GB का डेटा का प्राइस देना पड़ेगा. Is it all right about the gap?
So whatever we have been used, only that amount we have to pay, right?
Exactly.
सर एक बार रिपीट करना जो अभी आपने बताया.
In the blob storage, in the local cloud storage like as a Google Drive, OneDrive and iCloud, यहाँ पे जो पेमेंट जाती है ना, वो सब्सक्रिप्शन के अकॉर्डिंग पेमेंट जाती है. You have already decided कि हमें 100 गिग का स्पेस रखना है. So you have to pay the amount of 100 gig. No matter कि आपने जो डेटा रखा है ना, वो 10 GB का रखा है या 15 GB का रखा है या 25 GB का. You have to pay the amount for 100 GB. But in case of Azure Blob storage, you have to pay the amount as per the actual data capacity. 5 GB, 15 GB, 2 GB, 1 GB, according to the data, जितना आप डेटा अपलोड करेंगे उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपको पेमेंट देनी पड़ेगी. Is all right?
Yes,
ठीक
Manoj.
है सर, लेकिन मैं एक चीज सॉरी मैं एक चीज पूछना चाह रहा था इसमें, इसमें ये एक्सपेंसिव नहीं पड़ता, जैसे कि अगर वो Azure अगर ये कहता हूँ कि नहीं, मैं इतना तो फैसिलिटी कर देता हूँ, बट प्राइसिंग में ये कंपैरेटिवली कम है ज्यादा?
Pricing में कम है because for the pricing three different options are also available. You need to decide the category of your data. Hot
Which is
tier,
further expanded.
cool tier, and archive. ठीक है? We'll talk more about these parts. Google Drive iCloud से काफी सस्ता पड़ता है हमारा storage, means blob storage. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so about this part, we'll discuss it tomorrow. Like as about the concept of hot tier, cold tier, and archive tier. Is that okay?
Yes, Manji. Yesterday's video you haven't shared, I think so.
I'll share all
Okay.
by today. In next one
Yes.
hour, I'll create a group and also share the like as
Document as well video.
documents and video as well.
Thank you.
Okay, Brian, thank you so much. We'll connect tomorrow on same time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.